Hello friends. Now let us take up the third program in our PFG series, preparing and printing complete biodata. By writing this program, you can understand our strategy. Actually, our first program is preparing and printing simple biodata. In simple biodata, we have given only 3 items like a name, age and height. That's it. Now, almost for the previous two programs, I have taken half an hour time to explain because every element in that is totally new to you. But with the half an hour explanation, and if you write those programs, you will be well familiar with each and every element in that. Now, the third program is just extension of first program. In the first program, only 3 items are there. Here, 9 items are there. Actually, biodata means anybody's biodata I take. It is lengthy. It is 10 to 20, 30 items also may be there. That's why first program, if you are able to confidently write, 200% confidently you can write this program. In this, nothing to explain. Everything you know, but only thing is you require practice. Don't take it as granted that you know everything. But only thing is unless you experiment on a computer, you cannot come to a conclusion. You cannot take it as granted that you learnt it. That point always you remember. And see, now I explain everything. Actually, nothing new is there. However, routinely I explain. First, we write a comment that is prepare and printing complete biodata. Thereafter, input section we write. Input section, instead of 3 items, here 9 items are there. They are a name, a gender, age, height, weight, qualification, address. Just I explain. As far as address is concerned, only one item. However, I explain to you. Here, names are very important. As I told you, any name, complete names you have to write, but Python and C allow shorter names also, provided those are understandable, those are self-explanatory. Simply seeing that one should understand. So name, there is no short name. That's why you give complete thing. Gender means sex. That is a complete name you have to write. Age, complete name you have to write. Height, HGT, people can understand. HGT, weight, WGT, people can understand. As far as qualification, a very big name, lot of letters are there. That's why you simplify. Just you think of CN. People can understand. Otherwise, by context, they can understand. Qualification. Thereafter, regarding address, I have to explain something to you. Actually, generally, a college student write one line of address. In real life, any address you see, minimum 3 lines to 10 lines address are there. So, as I told you already, we want to evolve as a professional. So, all professional, we think like a professional and work like a professional. Then we write 3 lines address at least. For that purpose, either one variable is required or 3 variables are required. You may get it out. But one thing, without any confusion, here address 1, address 2, address 3 don't give, because address 1, address 2, address 3, if you give as variable names, people think that there are 3 addresses. Here there are no 3 addresses. That's why what you do, address line 1, this is underscore, not dash, dash is not allowed, underscore is allowed. Address line 1, one variable. Address line 2, second variable. Address line 3, third variable. In that way, 3 variables you define. Then whatever you want, if you want to write 5 lines address, 5 variables you define. But don't write that address 1, address 2, address 3, address 4 and all that. That is wrong, because it creates, it misguides the student. Okay. Thereafter, now all the 9 variables we have written. Thereafter, print statement. Input section is over. In this also, processing section is not there. Only output section is there. Output section, all the elements I explained to you. Here you see, actually print statement. You should be perfect with the. You should have perfect practice. Otherwise, you cannot write it correctly. Now let us see that. First line. Thereafter, biodata. In order to write biodata, you write a tab, horizontal tab, already explained to you. Next thing is name. Actually, labels you write. Without label, you don't write. So, name, gender, age, height, qualification, address. Address only one time you write because that represents all the three lines. Address line 1, address line 2, address line 3. Okay, here one very important point you have to understand. Here just simply write a name means the name is, suppose Arun is printed. Actually always you write a label label like this, thereafter comma, then variable name you write. So then if you see the output, you can realize what is the importance of that. Suppose one example I tell you, 10 you write. 10. What is 10? People get it out. It is age or roll number or class number. You should write. That is called label. So then only the clarity, the readability of the program is improved. Readability is very important. Already I told you, by writing comments, the readability of the program is improved. That is the convention. So it is not a rule, but it is a convention. If you want to evolve as a good programmer, all good practices and conventions you should implement in your program. Now let us see the output. Here you see the output. Now see prompt statements. Clearly how you are expecting. Already many times I am telling you, your recall bank ATM. How bank ATM provides you guidance to you. In the same manner you have to write all the prompt statement. Let us see that. Enter your name, enter your gender, enter your age, enter your height, enter your weight, enter your qualification, enter your address line 1, enter your address line 2, address line 3. Then you enter. Thereafter, you save and run the program. You expect get the output as you expected. Understand? One thing, once again, I am telling you, if you are a true beginner, errors are must. Don't worry about that. With every error, you just make a probe why it is occurred. So once you make a probe, understand the reason, you never commit the same error. Automatically it is registered in your brain. So once again I am telling you, in programming, errors are not enemies, errors are your friends, provided you have integrity. That point always you remember. You should have patience. Without having patience and perseverance, nobody can evolve as a programmer. That point you have to understand and write this program sincerely. Sincere attempt you make, and this is your, in two programs you learned all the elements. In third program you take it as a test whether you learnt it properly or not. Then if you write this properly and all that, you taken it as a granted that you learnt every element in this program. In this so far I explained.